Hello, Tori. Question 24 of Unit 3 review, I already worked out for you. That's the same quadratic function that I worked out in a previous video. But number 7 on Unit 3 review, I'm going to work that out for you. It says that a person wants to construct a nature area in an urban area, and they want to construct a rectangular nature area, and they have 312 feet of fence to work with. It says that they are to put a 2-foot high retaining wall around this rectangular enclosure. Now, the 2-foot high retaining wall has nothing to do with the problem. We don't care how tall the wall is. All we care about is the perimeter of this rectangular enclosure. So let's start by letting W be equal to the width of the enclosure in feet, and L represent the length also in feet. But it goes on to say that the length is to be 4 times the width. So therefore, we have a very important equation here. Length L is 4 times the width W. But they tell us that the total amount of fence we have to work with is 312 feet. How do you in general find the perimeter of a rectangle? Well, it's basically the sum of all the lengths of sides around the rectangle. In general, perimeter of any rectangle is always twice its width added to twice its length. So in for the perimeter, we can substitute 312 feet because that's the amount of fence we have to work with. So P is replaced with 312 is equal to 2 times the width plus 2 times the length. But another name for the length is 4 times the width. So 4 times the width is substituted in place of the length L. Therefore, we now have one equation and one variable of which we can then solve for. So 312 is equal to 2W plus 2 times 4W, or 312 is equal to 2W plus 8W. 2W plus 8W is 10W. Dividing both sides of this equation by 10, we get the width of our rectangular enclosure is 31.2 feet. And this would be your answer. They want your answer rounded off to 1 decimal place. That would be the width, required width of the rectangular enclosure. So hopefully this helps you out. Thanks for the question.